Hello, welcome to another video. This one's an after-action report on a Winter '79 game that we've done. With this one, what we decided to do, just from a little bit feedback, we thought we'd just set the camera up and just video effectively the whole game and just see what people thought. The camera moves a little bit. Alex adjusted it for on a couple of occasions, didn't you? But other than that, it's just a playthrough of the game. We had a little bit of a comms issue halfway through when my phone got full, but we managed to sort that. So the game that we've Winter '79, for those that don't know, it's basically an alternative sort of reality in the UK when sort of society breaks down in 1979. So it's late 70s, early 80s gear. So what we have in this scenario is we've based it sort of locally on Tyneside. So we've got Wall's End Revolutionary Communist Party in a bit of an engagement with C Company 4 Para, which at the time was the TA Parachute Battalion that was based in the north of England. So that's basically what we've got. And we'll go to that and let you have a look, see what you think. There's not much more to add, really, Alex, is there?
No, that's about it. I think the rule systems we use.
We've used Fire Team Modern because I really like it. Yeah. You could obviously use Adapt Chain of Command or other ones, but works well at sort of the platoon level, and we like it and we know what we're doing with it. So that's basically it. So we'll go to the game now, enjoy, and we'll have a quick roundup at the end. Right, just before we start, we're taking a couple of stills, so we'll just run through them. This is the headquarter group for Wall's End Revolutionary Communist Party. The vehicles we tend to use are the die-cast ones. I'm not sure if it's Corgi. They're basically designed around model railways. Anyway, another group from the RCP. These are mainly liberation figures. There's some of the old Davy Alsop figures mixed in there as well. You can see here this Cortina is one that I've based, which I'll be doing to the others. I've just not got round to doing it, to be honest. These are some of the landies I've got in resin. I've just recently put the confidential phone line decals on. They're obviously based. There's a Saracen in front of it, which is the JB Models AFX1. This is a flying pig with the wings deployed and some toms behind it. Did a little bit of work to it, but not a great deal. Right, Alex, so start the game. Turn over the first card and we'll see what's happening. Right, it's a black card, which means you can activate one of your units.
Right.
So which unit you're going to remember? These units here, these guys are still in vehicles.
Yeah.
Or you can continue to move the vehicle.
Yeah, so I'm going to activate this unit here so I've got two here, but I'm going to activate them as one.
Right.
And the vehicle's just going to slowly move up, and the troops are going to.
Right. So how far? I'll give you a ruler. How far are you going to move it? Because obviously you've got 5 activations, so you can move it further up. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably see if we can go to this corner here, which is 8.
Right, so that would be 2 activations, and those are going to follow as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There on the corner.
Remember, there's 3 in the gun group and 5 in the others. Right, so in that position there, you've used 2 activations. You've got 5.
Yeah.
You can attempt to spot these, yeah?
Yeah.
So spotting wise, if you get a distance,
8
inches. So you're looking at 4 or more on a D6.
4.
Right, so you've spotted them. So that's 3 activations you've had.
Yeah.
So you obviously, what you're going to do, that would be that team, obviously the other team's on the other side of the vehicle.
Yeah.
They're going to open fire, yeah?
They're going to open fire, yeah.
Right, so you've got 2 activations. So you're going to fire normally, or you're going to do suppressive, you're going to do concentrated.
Suppressive, that's the one with...
Suppressive
2.
fire is the one where you don't cause any casualties,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's all about putting suppression points on the unit.
Yeah, they're going to suppressive.
Suppressive fire.
Suppressive
Right,
fire.
so that's all of your 5 points.
Yeah.
So you want to put a little marker next to them,
Yeah.
because they're both done.
Yeah.
Right. So suppressive fire. So what we're going to do is, the first thing we've got to do is you've got 5 guys there, they've all got rifles.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're looking at there is it's classed as a battle rifle. So you've got 5 dice. Okay. So I'll pass you some dice. Right, so you're going to start off with
So they're going to fire on their 5 guys.
with 5 dice. So quickly to go over suppressive fire, what the benefit of that is. So before you declare that they're using, you've got to you add the dice up 5, and then you double them. So you're looking for 10 dice. Have you got enough there?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I've got enough
Right,
there.
so you've got 10 dice. Okay. There's no modifiers at all when you're rolling to hit. Okay. So what we'll be looking at, rolling to hit, you're classed as regular. So you're looking at 4s or more.
Yeah.
So you roll those 10 dice, you're looking to score 4s or more.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
7 hits. So that means there's 7 points of suppression on the little command element there. So, tell you where what. 6. 7. So they've got 7 points of suppression on them. You've put your thing, and that's that unit finished, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, looking at them, there's 3 guys there. So morale-wise, 3 blokes, there's 7 suppression. So they're classed as under fire, but they're not suppressed. They are suppressed, yeah? How many? No. Was there 3?
There's 3.
So the number of suppression points is double the number of surviving figures. So it is. So they're actually suppressed. So they want a suppressed marker on. Right, so they're suppressed as well. Okay. Right. So that's them finished. So it's the next card, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's a red jack, which means arm activated. Right. Right, so I'll activate that team. Because I'm suppressed, I've only got 1 point. So what I'm going to do is go down.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one with the tuft on, and get into cover behind the vehicle because I've been suppressed, and that's them activated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, next card. Black Queen, which is you.
Yeah. I'll activate the little truck there.
Which one? The Saracen?
Yeah, activate
Right.
him. Yeah, that's so. These guys in here, they're going to disembark.
Right, so they're jumping out the back,
Yeah.
so they're going to get out of here.
Yeah.
So that's 1. So they've got 4 points left.
Yeah. Then they're going to see if they can get over here by this building.
All right. So bearing in mind they're 4 inches, so 8 will get them to there.
Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3.
So that's 3, and you've still got 2 activation points left.
They'll go over to this
They're going to that corner.
corner here. Yeah. So that's
And they're not going around the corner, are they not? No.
no. And that's
them done.
That's
So you
them
want
done.
you want an activation put on them. Right. Another black card.
Yeah. So the last one is a Jeep. The Jeep's going to move.
Land Rover.
Yeah, Land Rover. Sorry, probably right about there.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him done.
That's him activated. So you need an activation counter on him.
Yeah.
Another black card.
Am I? Because I've disembarked on the first vehicle, the sorry, keep forgetting what thing's called.
That's called a Saracen, right? So they've been activated because that's all.
Yeah.
One you. So I think you've activated all yours now, as you did them as one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So you're all activated.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just your
so
figures
it's
then.
my figures, right? Right. So I'm going to activate these folks here. And they're going to go for activation points. They'd not be aware of them, would they? 2 would get them to there, and then I'll attempt to spot. Right, so move these around 2 to here. Oh, I've got them there as well, haven't I? Right. Get them to there. They'll try and spot these guys over there. So that's a 4 or more to spot. That was right, wasn't it? Spotting wheel. Yeah, it's within 12. So it's 4 to spot. Yeah, they've spotted them. So that's 2, 3, and they're going to just do normal fire. And you're going to have a little bit of cover because they're at the vehicle thing, and it's 12 inches. Right. So what have we got there? Right. So rolling to hit, they are irregular. So I'm looking at a 5. That they've moved, so that puts them down to a 4. The target's in cover, which puts them at 3. It's classed as close range, which puts it back up to 4. Okay? So to hit, I'm looking for 4s or more. And it's obviously that's the nearest group. Oh, good. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they want, I'll give you a little dice, they want 5 points of suppression on them. So they are now classed as under fire, because there's 5 of them there. So that's their dice there. Right. So what you've got to do now is you can roll those 5 dice, and you're going to be rolling rolling to save. So because they're behind cover, that gives them a +1. So saves, they're regular, they're going to save on a 4, so they're going to save on a 3 or more. So if you roll 5 dice, you're looking for 3 or more.
2, 4, 5. Oh Jesus! 2 dead, or 2 pit.
Right. So you've rolled.
I've rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
2 4s and a 6.
Right. So the 2 1s you haven't saved. So there's 2 hits. Right. So the casualties. They've got body armor on, Alex. So you roll your 2 dice again.
Yeah. A 6 and a 3.
6 is a minor injury, which is nothing. 3 is seriously injured. So one of them you can pick can lie on the side.
We'll do him.
So he's seriously injured. Right. And that's them activated. Right. You've done all your
Yeah.
activations, haven't you? That shows the benefit of going on Overwatch, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So these guys, you can't spot, can they? Right. So they're going to move up here. No, they're behind cover, aren't they? So they're gonna make the thing of the cover. Right. So that's so the roll to spot. So we're looking for 4s. No, the field to spot.
Well, they'll in that situation they'll see that.
No, you still got
Right.
no, you haven't, because the range. What's the thing? It's automatic, isn't it, for one of them? That's me not thinking properly. Within 6 inches, yeah. So it's an automatically spot. So that will be 2. So we've got 2 activations left. We'll fire. It's obviously this team here. I wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right. Right. So that is 5. So it's 11 dice I want. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 1, 2, and we'll just do suppressive fire. So I'll roll these twice. Right, now because they were we are rolling to hit, the irregulars were looking for 5s or more. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 3 there. Four, 5. So there's 5 points of suppression on that other team, the gun group. So it's those 3 there. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. And then it's just these guys here, isn't it? Well, they're just going to not do anything. They're going to stay there. So that's where we are. So that's the end of turn 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. So this is the start of turn 2 to sort of see what's happened. The Warzone Revolutionary Party command element here, they're suppressed at the moment. They're down beside the car. This group's come to help them, and these guys are there as well. We had this group came around the corner and engaged the 4-para element here behind the pig. So that's where we are casualties wise. The 4-para have got 1 guy seriously injured, and that's where we're standing at the moment. So this is the start of turn 2, and we'll have another quick shuffle of the cards, turn the first one over and see where we are. Right, a red 10, that's me. Do you want to interrupt, Alex?
I'm going to see if we can interrupt. So I'm going to interrupt with a Black King.
Right, so it means you can activate one of your teams first.
I'll activate. Just trying to think which one's the best.
I'll be activating the gun group and hitting them on that far corner. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, because I was thinking of the other one. No, I'm going to activate the gun group.
The 3-man gun
three-man
group, right?
group.
So they've obviously already spotted them.
Yeah, they're going to do.
They've got 5 activations.
They're going to do. Well, they could get rid of. They can get rid of 3. Couldn't they? Then do the 2.
What are they on?
They're on 5.
Right.
So they could get rid of 3. Then they'll use the last 2 points to do suppressive fire on them.
Right. Okay.
Let's get rid of 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. So they're on 2 points of suppressor now.
Right. So you want 6. You want 8 dice, and you're going to be rolling them twice.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Right, so what you're looking at, you're looking at 4s or more.
Yeah. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and roll them again.
And another 4.
So 8 in total.
8 in total.
Right. Right, so they're on 8 points of suppression. So they're now classed as under fire. Right. So you want a little marker, want a marker on them as they've been activated. Right. Right, so next card is a red 2. That's me. Do you want to interrupt?
Yes, I'll interrupt. Well, I'll see if we can interrupt. What do you see, a black?
It's a. You need something higher than a 2, so you need a 3 or more.
I can be with a black 7.
Right. Okay. So that's your activated again. Yeah.
I'll activate the little vehicle over there, the
Saracen.
The Saracen, and
Yeah.
he's gonna move. So he's coming this way.
Right. So 2 activations
We'll
again
get
about
that
here.
corner, yeah, that's where he's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Then is there a guy in it?
Yeah. Yeah. So you
Turret
can
thing
get
with
that's a machine gun. Yeah.
So he's going to try and open fire on there.
All right.
The
Yeah, I
corner
should have
there.
put them on now. Overwatch, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Right. So it's close range. And what sort of fire are you going to do? You can do concentrated.
He's
Concentrated's the one where it costs 2 points, and basically the benefit of that, you get an extra activation pip to increase the chance of hitting the target.
Yeah.
So you've got more chance to hit, but you're rolling the same amount of dice.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, he's going to
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
So that's classed as a... Right, so you want 6 dice.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6.
Right, now the regular, so the base is 4. Carrying out concentrated, which puts it at 3. You've moved, which puts it back to 4. And it's close range, which puts it down to 3. So you're looking for 3s or more.
Oh, Jesus. 2.
2 hits.
2 hits, that's a crap roll. 3 1s and 1 2. Bit of a
Right,
crap
so
roll.
how many in total? You've got 2 hits.
I've got 2 hits, yeah.
Right, so that's 2 points of suppression on them. And then for me to do saves, I'm saving on 5s or more. So that's 1 save, so 1's been hit.
Yeah.
2 dead. Right. So we'll do him there as being dead. So he's dead. We'll put him to there. Right. So, but they're still only on 2. Right. Okay. And that's them done, yeah?
Yeah.
So
put
he
that
wants a
on-
little marker
activation
next to
mark
him.
on there.
Right. Black, that's you.
Activate this group around the corner there. So this group here, they're going to move.
Yeah.
So they're going around the corner. That's 4. Yeah, so they're going to go like in some sort of a line there.
Right.
So that's 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are they? They are just over 6 inches.
Right.
So
So
will they
that's...
still have to attempt to spot them?
No, I think
Yeah.
we've got all of the rules there.
Yeah.
They would obviously see them because they're just completely in the
So
open.
move 2 there. He's going to do 1 to go down
Right. So that's 3, and then you've got 2 left
They're going to do a concentrated fire on
that group
on
there.
that group there.
Right. Okay. So they're activated and they want a down marker next to them. Right. Right. So what have you got there? You want 5 dice.
Fire on there.
Yeah.
Yep, 5 dice.
Yeah. And we're rolling to hit. So the base is going to be a 4.
Yeah.
They're carrying out concentrated fire, which puts them down to a 3.
Yeah.
They've moved, which puts them back up to a 4.
Yeah.
They're close range, which puts them back down to a 3.
Yeah.
So you're looking for 3s or more.
That's always going to be a better roll than before. 3 hits.
3 hits, yeah.
Bit better.
So they get 3 points of suppression. I've got to do 3 saves, so I need 5s or more to save. Save 2 of them.
Yeah.
4. It's a serious wound, I think that is. Yeah, that's seriously injured, so that guy there is seriously injured. Right. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's those activated. Yeah?
Yeah.
Another black one.
He's
So
going
you've still got this group here.
Yeah, so the Jeep's going to
The Land Rover.
Land Rover, sorry. I'm going to get shouted at here. The Land Rover's just going to come around the corner, so he's just going to go to there.
Right.
And that's him done.
Right. So have you got any more? You're all activated, aren't you?
I'm all activated, yeah.
So what about those guys? The other guys, you haven't activated
sorry,
them, have you?
no, I
you
haven't. No, I haven't.
Right. Red 3. Do you want to interrupt?
No.
Right. Right. We're going to activate the command team. They've got 1 point, so they're going to get rid of 1 point of suppression.
Yeah.
Which means they're no longer suppressed because they're
Yeah.
they're still suppressed. They're on 6, right? So that's them doing.
Yeah.
Right, so they're on 3. We'll activate these guys here.
Yeah.
Who will right, so they're going to move to the cover of that car.
Yeah.
They're going to go down.
Yeah.
Can you get us a down,
Yeah.
Alex? So that's 2. Right. And they're going to do concentrated fire on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got 2 submachine guns, 2 shotguns, and a pistol. Concentrated fire.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're looking at is they're rolling to hit, so they're regular. So the base is 5. They're on 3, so they're not classed as under fire. So the base is 5. They're carrying out concentrated fire, which puts them down to a 4. They've moved, which puts them up to a 5. Right, Alex is away to get that obviously an urgent phone call. It would be from 4 Para headquarters, presumably. Never mind. Right, so we're looking at what was I saying? Right, so the basic score's 5. They're carrying out concentrated fire, which puts it down to a 4. They've moved, which puts it back up to 5. And the target, because they've downed, so that bangs it up to 6, close range, back down to 5, so he's looking at 5s. Right, so I'm looking at fives. Fives are more to hit. Right, Alex, so this group here, concentrated fire,
Yeah.
they need fives or more.
Yeah.
Okay. Right number of dice.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got 5 hits, so that puts 5 points of suppression on them.
Yeah.
You've got to roll 5 dice to save. You're looking at rolling to save. You're looking at 3 or more to save.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
So you've only saved
1.
2. You know, 3 or more.
No, you have 2. Just save 2.
Right, so there's
Oh, God.
3 hit there.
Jeez.
Right, so you want 3 dice to roll and see what the yeah, you just saved 2, didn't you? Right. 1.
4 to 5.
Right. 4 is seriously injured, so you can pick one of them. So he's
Yeah.
seriously injured. 5.
5.
5 is a minor injury, which is nothing.
Right. And a 1.
1's dead. Right.
That's not a that's a shot. Oh.
Right. Okay.
Stupid dice.
Right. So that's those guys activated as well.
Yeah.
Right. So they've been activated.
Yeah.
They've been activated.
Yeah.
This group here,
Yeah.
they're thinking, oh, we don't like that machine gun hitting up us. So they're not suppressed breathing, so they are going to run over the road
Yeah.
to this position here behind the car.
Yeah.
Right, so me and Alex had a little bit of a comms issue there, but we're back in the swing of it now. So we've just got this team to activate here, and what I'm going to do with them is they've got 4 activation points. I'm going to get rid of 4 of the suppression points, so that puts them down to 4 suppression points, so they're no longer under fire. Right, so that's basically the end of turn 2. What we've got going from this end, we've got this Alex moved the landy up. That's still occupied. The guys in there, the command element, haven't debussed. This element here, British element here, we've had 1 killed, 1 seriously injured, and they're on 5 suppression points. They're down, so they're under fire, but they're not looking very clever. My unit here, 1 killed, 1 seriously wounded, and they're on 3 suppression points. The headquarters element here for Wall's End Revolutionary Communist Party, there's 3 of them. They're on 6, so they're still classed as suppressed. They're also down, and we've got another element at the back here who are on 2 suppression points. These guys here are on 4 suppression points, so they're reasonably okay. And then we've got this section here, the rifle group has got a man seriously injured. They're on 5, so they're under fire. And then the gun group is effectively still okay there, and they're on 2 suppression points. So that's where we are at the end of turn 2. Right, so it's the start of turn 3. We've removed the markers. We'll see what we're doing with the first card. Yeah. Right, it's a black card, Alex, which means it's one of your units to activate.
Yeah. So I'll activate this lot here.
Yeah.
So
at the moment they're not suppressed, but they're classed as under fire and they're down.
Yeah. So what they're going to do, so they're going to suppressive fire on onto this lot here.
Yeah. Right.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
He's going to stand up for 1 and move back behind the landy there.
Right. Okay. Right. So suppressive fire. You're going that way.
Yeah.
Right. So what we've got there, we've got 3 rifles. So you need 6 dice because you're going to be rolling them. It would be 3 but doubled. So for suppressive fire, remember, there's no modifications, but you're looking at 4s or more to hit.
Yeah. 5 hits.
Oh, right, that's funny. Right, so they're on 3, so that another 5 hits puts them on 8. So if you move him over to
6,
and I'll put a 2 on there. So there's 8, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're classed as under fire, they're not suppressed yet. And you're moving these back behind the Land
so they're
Rover,
going to stand up for 1.
Yeah.
And they're going to go back behind the...
And they're going to drag that wounded guy, yeah?
Yeah. Can I do that with...
Yeah.
So they're going to do... that. And that's them done.
That's them done. Right. So next up we've got a red 2. Do you want to interrupt?
I'll see if I can. Black 2?
No, it's got to be higher.
Right. 8.
Right,
Black
so
8.
that means one of your units is activated again.
I'll activate the activate this group here. So they're going to do concentrated fire on that lot there.
Right. Oh, right. So concentrated fire. So what we're looking at is get me one away. It's classed as 6 + 1. So you want 6 dice.
2, 4, 6.
Right, so you're looking at a base of 4. You're carrying out concentrated fire, which puts it down to 3. You haven't moved this turn. It's close range, which puts it down to 2. Right. Okay. So you're looking at 6 dice, 2s or more.
3 hits.
3 hits. So they get another 3 suppression points, which puts them on 11. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're now classed as, have you got a blood marker there? They're now classed as suppressed. Right. So you've got 3 hits. So I've got to do 3 saves, which for me is looking for 5s or more. I've saved 2. Had 1, 4, which is seriously injured. So another one seriously injured. Right, so we're 4, so we're not far off. Morale check, it's got to be 4 times, so it would have to be 16, so they're heading that way. Right, so is he going to do anything else or not?
No, he's fine there, happy, so he's, back to the mark on him.
Another black card.
This group here, the
so you're doing the whole section, are you? Or just the rifle group?
No, just the rifle group.
Right.
So the rifle group beside the little truck there, they're going to open fire to the ones behind the green car.
Right, those ones there.
So those ones there.
Right, so they're in a little bit of cover. Now, your class is under fire as well with the amount of suppression. So
Right.
what are they going to do? Are they going to do normal fire or concentrated fire or what?
So what I'll do, I can take that down to a 3. I could do 3
Yeah.
activations to get him down. So that's 5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. Yeah. So they're on 5, 4, 3.
So how many
2.
are you taking off?
3.
So it would be down to 2.
2. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is 5, yeah.
They're going to do a suppressor fire on this lot here.
Right. Okay, that's fine. So there you've got you've had 1 rifleman, so you want 4 dice. So double, you want 8 dice.
2, 4, 6, 8.
And you're looking at 4s or more.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
So they're on 2, which puts them on. No, they're not. They're on 2, which puts them on 6.
And that's them done.
Right. Classes on fire. Right. Another black god.
Right, so that's my last unit. So the gun group here, they're going to do a suppressor fire on this lot here.
Right.
Sorry, the skip.
So it's 6, 7. So you want 8 dice. So you're going to be rolling 16 dice.
Yeah.
So just do 2 8s.
Yeah.
And you're looking for suppressive fire. You're looking at 4s or more.
4s or more.
So you've got 5 there.
1. Yeah, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9
So you
hits.
have 9. So you've got 4 there. So they're on 13 points of suppression.
Put that to 6.
So you put that on 6. There's another 6 there.
There's 6 there. 2 6s.
Under 1. So it puts you on 13 points of suppression. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're classed as under fire as well.
Then that's them gone.
Right.
Then that's all my units, so it's just your lot.
Right. Okay. Right. So I'm going to activate those. They're suppressed, so they've got 1, so that puts them down to 5. So they now are no longer suppressed, so I can get rid of the suppression marker. And they're activated. So these guys here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on 9, so it's a double, so they're suppressed, so they've only got 1 activation point. So they'll get rid of one of them, puts that down to 4.
For activation marker.
That's them done. Right, the guys at the back, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're so they're on 6, so they're classed as under fire, and not suppressed. Right. Right, so they're going to, so they've got 4 activation points. They're not prone, so they're gonna move for 8, which gets them to about there. He's thinking neat. they're on 6, so they're under fire. And they're going to do... They're going to fire normally, and then they're going to move for another 1. So firing there, they've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, they've got the machine. Have they got a machine gun there as well? Right. So that's 6, 9. So we've got 9 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Right. Now then, what we're looking at, the problem we're looking at is that we're looking at a base of 5. They're under fire, which puts them at 4. They've moved, which puts them at 3. No, hang on, I'm doing that the wrong way. So I'm looking, there's a base of 5. They're under fire, which means a base of 6. They've moved, which puts them at a base of 7. It's close range, which puts them at a base of 6. Right, so I need 6s to hit. I'll fire at a gun group. Right, it's 3 hits. So that puts them on 5. And you've got to roll 3 saves, Alex. So your saves are, you're looking at 3s or more.
5
so
and a 6.
Saved 2, so you've got 1 hit. So roll 1 dice.
3.
3. So it's a seriously injured. So another one seriously injured. They're activated, but they're going to get it next time, aren't they? They're just trying to escape.
Yeah.
So the only ones left are these guys here, and they're on 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So they're suppressed as well, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they should have a suppression marker on them. So they can only move 1. So they are going to right, and that is it. So then to turn 3. This group here have obviously thinking discretion is the better part of valor. They're starting to withdraw. These guys, because they're caught between a rock and a hard place, are trying to escape that way. But the next turn we'll see what's going to happen. These guys are still prone down there, sort of a little bit trapped, but they're in cover. And these guys over here are suppressed and under fire. British wise, so this is recovered a little bit over here with 4 para. The Saracens still been doing some good work. It shows I should have brought some RPGs with us and Molotov cocktails. This team here is a bit, we've got the rifle group who are on 1, 2, 3, they're on 5, so they're nearly suppressed. They're not looking very clever, 2 seriously wounded, and that's about it. So that's where we are at the end of turn 3. Right, so start to turn 4, we'll see who's activated first. And it's a black card, which is the 4 para units are activated for.
I think the first thing I need to do is activate this.
The whole lot.
The whole lot.
Right.
Over there beside the little truck there.
And what they're going to do?
They're going to do concentrated fire on on them.
On the whole group.
On the whole
Right.
group.
So what you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You want 11 dice.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Right, so your base is a 4. You're under fire, which puts it up to a 5. You're carrying out concentrated fire, which drops it down to a 4, up to a 5. You're carrying out concentrated fire, which drops it down to a 4. We haven't moved this, so it's on a 4. It's close range, puts it down to 3. So 1s and 2s get rid of.
Jesus, that was a not good rule. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits. So they're currently on 6. So they now are on 10. Right. So what I've now got to do is do 4 saves. And my save is a 5 or more. So I've saved 1. So I've got 3 casualties. Right. 2. So he's dead. And 2 4s, which are seriously injured. Right, so what's happened there? There's 1 surviving, and so it's basically obviously a morale check for this unit here.
And he does it immediately. Does
Yeah, Alex, there's no point. You've got to be sensible about this. So in that position there, he'd surrender. He'd put his hands up. So he's putting his hands up. I'll move them. So that unit's going to surrender.
So we've got one captured.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So that's that unit done.
That's that unit done. So both of them have been done. Right. Next up, another black card. That is.
Great. Yeah, I'm going to activate this Saracen there. He's going to do will he be able to see the HQ load or he's...
Well, you can, but there'd be a class that's been in cover.
I'll do them. Yeah, I'm gonna hit them.
Right. So you're doing concentrated fire.
Concentrated fire. Yeah.
Right. So you're looking at 6. So your clusters starting on a 4. You're not under fire. You're carrying out concentrated fire, which means 3. You haven't moved, so you're still on 3. Air clusters cover, puts it up to 4. It's close range, puts it down to 3. So you're looking for 3s.
3s. One, 2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits. So they're currently on 10, which puts them on 14. So we'll flip that over to a 6. And you want another 2. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're not quite at, they're still suppressed, but they're not quite at thingy level. Right, so I've got to do 4 saves. Managed to save 1. Now they get a -1 because of the heavy the vehicle. All right. Right, so that's 3 dead.
So that was we just have to say it a 1 and a 2.
Right. Right, so that's that unit finished. They kind of he's going to come round this corner and put his hands up to there. Alex, I think that's Well, we'll see what's activated next.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get those ones off to live to fight another day. Right. Ready is so you can't interrupt that. These guys are going off the table. So they've withdrawn. And he's going to have to surrender there. He's completely surrounded. There'll be no point. Right, so we'll call it an end there. So what we've got, one of me militia groups managed to get away. The group that was there got decimated. We had one guy surrender. The guy with the GPM with the M60 surrendered. The command group have decided to surrender as well. This group got nailed here, and they had one guy surrendering to the command element. So that's basically it. First exploits of wars and Revolutionary Communist Party aren't particularly good. Having said that, you've got, what happened to you? You've got 2 seriously wounded. 1
KIA over here.
And there's another one seriously wounded as well,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, good game, Alex. Well done.
Good game.
Right, so that was the game. Would be interested to know what you thought, whether you thought that system was okay. Obviously means the videos are quite a bit longer. From our point of view, it's obviously easier to film because you don't really have to edit them a great deal.
What I've found as well, I think most people like to watch the full.
Yeah,
full game.
that seems to be the case.
Found out on YouTube, on other YouTube channels,
Yeah.
they're filming the entire game, and people do watching, which is good. It's good to see.
So as normal, if you have any questions about anything, just drop it onto the comments, and we'll obviously we'll get back to you. If you're not already a subscriber, have a think about subscribing. You can do that to the main channel page, or alternatively in the video bottom right hand corner, the Modern British Infantryman. Modern British Infantryman, just click on him and you're subscribed. So coming up next, we're still working on the Vietnam stuff. I'm just about finished the Marines that I'll initially be doing, and then we're going to bat on with some terrain. We've used the mat that you saw in the video. That's going to be usable for Hue, and as well as Grozny, for 28mm stuff, so it's usable for that. So that's what we'll be kicking off with, and then in the new year we want to start the Arnhem Heroes stuff, don't we? And get that done. So that's where we are. Thanks very much for watching, and the pair will see you next time.